Hello there, and welcome to episode 35 of Adventures in Knitting with Jen. My name is Jen, and this is my little knitting corner where in the YouTube where I talk about what I'm making and what I've made and what I want to make, all those knitting related things. It is December 30th, is it? I gotta check. Yes, it's December 30th. So we're in that weird time of after Christmas. Yeah, where I have no idea what day it is. Oh, it's Saturday today. I am enjoying being in my new home. If you are new here, I just moved in a week ago, 2 weeks ago, to my new house. So we've been settling in. We had a great Christmas. It was been so nice to have more room for family. Yeah, it's been great. So I have to figure out a whole new podcast spot. So we'll do this for now. My yarn cupboard. Well, partly my yarn cupboard. In the summer, they'll probably be outside because I do have some nice gardens out there. That I am excited to, get into this summer. But I head back up north this coming Thursday, and as much as I am going to miss being in my house, I am looking forward to getting back to teaching. It's been good. It's been good. So yeah, I don't have a lot of finished objects to show because they're all gifts and they've been given. I was working on Micah's raglan sweater is the pattern name for my nephews, and they got them and they both fit perfectly, which is awesome. And I had plans to make a one for the baby. There's 3 brothers in that family, but I didn't get to it. So the baby will get one later, but January is selfish knitting. It's just for me, January. I don't know about you, but I knit gifts and different things like that for the whole month of probably October, November, December. So yeah, it's time to do what I want. Yeah, that sounds a little selfish, but it's been fun casting on some new things. Okay, so I do have some finished objects. Oh, for my shirt, I have 2 of these. I've talked about it before, but they're by That Yarn Habit, and I don't think she has any more, but she probably will. She has a lot of different fun things for knitting in her shop. I'll post a link below in the description. And as always, everything finished object I will post in the description box below. So yeah, let's get into it. So I randomly decided to join into the Arne and Carlos mystery sock Christmas stocking. Huge. So yeah, I had leftover yarn because I made a Mario and Luigi for my nephews for Christmas, and of course leftover yarn. So this is a massive, it's huge. First time ever doing like a sock color work, so I definitely have some learning to do in that. I mean, thankfully for this one, it's just gonna hang. You don't actually have to wear it because oh yeah, can you see that? Oh yeah, pulled the yarn a little too tight on the corners. Yeah, so some work, some, but others, yeah, this side is real bad. Ugh, so practice needed there, but it was good. It was fun. And because it was a stocking, that's just going to be decoration. I'm not going to actually use it. I didn't really worry about carrying floats or anything like that. It was really fun. It was so fun to see, like, because you only do 6 rows a day, so you don't know what it's going to be. until it's lots of fun. I'm pretty pleased with it, despite its imperfections. But yeah, there's my mystery stocking. And I guess they've been doing them for the last couple of years, so next year I'll do one for my mom, and then we can both have a stocking for Christmas. That'll be fun. So that is one finished object. So I have another finished object that I made actually in the summer, but I haven't talked about it because I wanted to have the book with me. So last summer I got this book. It's gonna be backwards for you, but yeah, Vogue Knitting, the Ultimate Stitch Dictionary, and I just was having fun. I'm like looking at these YouTube podcasters that I follow who only started knitting in like 2020 or 2021, and they're like designing whole garments, and I'm like, Jen, you've been knitting since you were 16. You should try to like make something without a pattern. So yeah, I tried to make a headscarf. Started there. Yeah. You know what? Some people are just gifted and others are not, and that's okay. So I wanted to practice lace too, because you know, if you've been here before, you know, lace is an area that I really want to improve in. So they have all this lace, and I was like, let's start off simple. So I started off with this one. The Field of Diamonds. It's a multiple of 2 stitches plus 2. I'm like, oh, that's good. So I actually made 2. I don't know where the other one is though. I've lost it. The first one I started off small and just increased, kind of like a dishcloth would. I didn't like it so much. So this one I decided to start off on the long end and then decrease. But as you can see, I decreased rapidly on one side and not on the other. Oh my. Anyways, whatever. It works. I wear this. This is linen. So I also bought in the summer all the linen, all the yarn that contained linen from Hobie. And yeah, this, I held 2 strands together to make this, and I wear this. I use this the most. This is probably my most used knitted thing, because yeah, and it's so cute. It works. Nobody's gonna know it's crooked. Yes, you can if you look at the back, but I use it for baking. I don't know about you, but I was always raised whenever you're baking to put your hair up in a ponytail and cover it so you don't get any hair in your food. And I use it to wash my face, keep my hair out of my face. Like, I wear this so much. I washed it once. You can kind of see the pattern. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that and try to do another one, and this time decrease at the same rate. I'll have to figure that out. I know I can do it. I know I can. It's a learning process. And you know, yeah, all these people who are making patterns, amazing, amazing. Of course, this is because it was for me. I didn't weave in my ends. I just tied knots. Oh, you can't see because it's black. Anyways, there's pokies. But yeah, I do like it. I do wear it, but I do want to perfect it. So those are my only 2 finished objects to show you, because everything else is Christmas gifts. And of course, Christmas, I was like, yes, I'm done. So I cast on something new. Actually, both of the sweaters that I'm casting on are both by Tiff Nielsen. I've made one of her patterns before, and I really like them. So I casting on, what is this? Oh, I have it, just a second. All right. Yeah, Tiff Nielsen. And the first one I'm doing is the Wildflowers Tea. So I had this course, also part of my process for 2023 was trying to use up as much stash as I could and not buy anything, which I did very well in, I must say. I think most of the yarn that I bought was just for gifts, so, and not impulse buys. Yeah, pretty much all of it, I think. When I was buying yarn for the boys' sweaters, though, there was some sales, and I did buy 2 skeins, I think, in there, but other than that, I've been really good. So this is the Wildflowers tee. This pretty yarn. Ooh, it shows up nice on the... So I don't remember what this yarn is. I've lost the tag a long time ago. But I had 2 skeins like this. It's really soft. I'm pretty sure it's got... And it's kind of fuzzy, like pilling. So I'm pretty sure it's MCN. Merino Cashmere Nylon. Yeah, because it's really soft and drapey. So you start with knitting the back, and then you knit the front and join them together. So I just joined them together and did this little lace panel, which you can see I'm really happy with, and it's drop shoulder, so it'll be a little, yeah. My gauge, I didn't get gauge. I got it a little off, so because I'm a loose knitter. I always am. I always have to go down a needle size whenever I'm knitting something. Always. So instead of going down a needle size, because I didn't want to for this, because it's fingering weight yarn, I am knitting the size exactly for my bust, and then it should give me the desired ease. Hopefully. But I think so. So far it's looking good. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. And I'm going to make it super cropped. Like, the pattern is cropped, but I only have 2 skeins of yarn. You lost a stitch here. I only have 2 skeins of yarn, so I'm going to make it super cropped because I want to wear it with my linen dresses. I have 2 linen dresses that I wear all the time, and one is black and one is pink, so this is going to look perfect with both of them, and just throw it over top, and yeah, so it'll be super cropped. So it should be good. I think I have this much left of the first skein, and then this whole one, and only about 8 inches to go before I finish the body, so I might make longer sleeves. Like, the pattern only calls for, all you do is pick up and do a ribbing around here, and that's it for your sleeve, but I might do longer sleeves, 3/4 if I can. Yeah. So that's one project that I've been working on. It's been a lot of fun. Actually, I started at Christmas, so 5 days. That's a lot of progress for finger knitting. Finger weight yarn. So organizing my stash, sorting, looking through everything. I'm like, what do I want to make? Because that was my thing. I'm not bringing any yarn home. I just want to pick what I have. So I was looking through my hand-dyed yarn, because in the summer, 2 summers ago, I was playing around with hand dyeing natural dyes, and I have all this in worsted, which I don't do anymore because I don't really use worsted weight yarn. But this, I was like, put them all together. I'm like, hey, this would work for a sweater. So yeah, I'm making a sweater out of this. It is bright. It is as bright as it looks. So I'm actually doing another Tiff Nelia. How do you say her name? Nealon. Tiff Nealon pattern. I am doing the Stripes of Joy sweater, and let me see if they have a, oh, here's the picture. I can show you what it looks like. Oh, can I? There you go. So yeah, I am going to, I already cast on for the top, but the little alternating stripe that you see in the pattern. Trying to do this here. That. All right, so you can see she's got the contrasting stripe there. I'm going to do in this. So this is the lightest color. This is avocado. I dyed this with avocado, so not very pinky. A little tinge of pinky, but kind of beigey pink. Yeah. And I might have to finish. I don't know if I have enough yarn. 5 skeins should be enough. I did go down. I did not get gauge with this either, so I'm doing the same thing. It calls for 5mm needles. I'm knitting it on 4, and I'm knitting it exactly for my bust size, so that hopefully it'll give me the proper positive ease. Okay, so all this, that was avocado that I showed you, and then this is cochineal bugs, which is fun, from Mexico. This is logwood. It's a bark of a tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Ugh. And then these two. So this one is the second dye bath. So what I do is I dye this one, and then I don't throw out the water. I put another skein in and got this. So that's so pretty. It's like a light. It's almost kind of purpley. And then this one, you can kind of see it has different colors in it. So what I did is I mixed the logwood and the cochineal baths together, and it gave me this. And it's kind of streaky. And inside I see some parts are more purpley. Yeah. So yeah, they're really pretty. Kind of like a fade, a little bit. But yeah, it'll be a very bright, vibrant, cozy, warm sweater. So I'm working on that today, and that's been fun. To use up my yarns too, you know, like instead of just having them sit there, you don't want to just make yarn. And yeah, so those are my projects that I'm working on. And when I get back to my other home, I'm going to cast on my new Sunday Scrappy sweater. It's going to be the, oh, what is it called? I always forget the name. It's by Wool and Pine. Stained glass tea? Sea glass tea. Yes, and I'm going to use that. I'm only going to knit it on Sunday in my new Scrappy project. So I will have 3 sweaters on the go for January. That is a lot. Yeah, but one is worsted, one is fingering but cropped, and the sea glass tea, that's just gonna... Anyways, so yarn. I said I've been good with buying yarn, but I was on Facebook Marketplace looking for something for my house, and I saw this advertised in Cornwall, which is like where we're basically going to be doing our groceries now, because it's not very far from where we are now. This sock yarn, I first found it at a thrift store outside of where I am, way up north, and never used it before, didn't know anything about it, but it was the best. It is the best socks that have. They're my favorite to wear. They're the ones I want to grab all the time, but the yarn is discontinued. So when I saw a bag of 5 skeins being advertised on Facebook Marketplace for $5 each, I had to get it. Had to. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this purchase. Well, maybe knitters can understand, but I love it. So it is 41% cotton, 39% wool, 13% nylon, and 7% elastic. And that elastic, like you could see it in there. Oh, it just makes a superb sock. Yes. So I have 5 skeins. They are 50 grams each. If I make shorty socks, which is what my other pair is, I can make 5 pairs because I have small feet. I have like size 6 feet, so. But I might make some for my sister too. I gave her a pair of my socks when I went to visit her in October, and she's like, I need 3 or 4 more pairs. So she might get a pair of these. Yeah. That is all I have to talk about today. I hope you are enjoying these. I don't know what you call them. I've heard people call them the daft days of December, or Betwixtmas. Yeah, but I guess the new year starts pretty soon. It's the 30th. But yeah, I hope you had a good Christmas and that you are, doing well for the new year. I am looking forward to all the knitting projects and casting on. Oh, that's the one thing. I didn't bring my sock needles with me. I'm so sad. Otherwise, I would have immediately cast on this, but I'll be back into my other home soon enough. So the first thing I do when I get in the door, after checking all my plants, of course, is casting on these. I'm excited. All right, enough rambling. Yeah, take care and enjoy the rest of your year. Bye.